I feel the pain, girl. I know what that pain feels like.
Trashulated.
Yep. I know.
Just, uh,
So what's up, baby girl? How you doing today?
oh, well, I got a lot done today. I did, I
I
did.
know. I've been listening.
Mm-hmm.
I've been listening. You were in the kitchen getting down, man. When
Oh,
my
yeah.
baby girl makes the noise with the pots and pans,
Yeah.
man, it brings a smile to my gut.
Mm-hmm. I wish I could bring a real smile to your gut and serve you up some of them highfalutin
Mm.
vittles.
Well, no. Yeah. What's up, TSoA? I hope
Truth,
everybody's well
truth
out
seekers of
there in the free
America.
world. Yeah, Truth Seekers America.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever you are, whoever's listening, man, we send our best to you guys. Y'all like hearing the truth over here about corruption and CDCR and the justice system and, how people get bamboozled and conditions of confinement. Man, hit the like button, share it, subscribe, man. Homie, hang on, I have to catch you tomorrow or something, man. We'll finish up that conversation. My bad on that. I had to jump in the shower. I send mine to you. Outlaw, I send mine. TMK, thank you, bro. Thanks again, man. Thanks for the help. Ken, everybody, Allison, everybody, man.
King
Tim Irvin.
Kong, you know, we miss seeing your face in the chat, King Kong. You always bring great questions. And
Yeah,
I
King
want to
Kong, what's up, man?
thank you for your big generosity.
Yep. That's right, man. Get on, King Kong. Thank you. I hope you're cool down there, down under, man. Yeah, we sent ours down there to Australia, man. We hope everybody's well out there. Yeah, we got a good video today. There's a few things I want to talk about with baby girl and you guys. It's definitely some shit I want to cover here, and I'll get into it here in a minute. But first off, we're just hanging out, man, waiting on you guys to tap in. So get in, hit the like and share. Come on now.
Excuse me.
Let's get these numbers up.
Excuse me.
So what's up, baby girl? You was in there cooking today.
Uh-huh.
I heard it, man. I wanted some. I wanted to get there and get my grub on.
Jalapeno poppers. Yep, I make those. And some golden beets.
Yeah.
If you've never seen a golden beet, they look like a peach with a scab on it. And oh my goodness, they are so tasty once you get them cleaned up. And,
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Made myself a little pork divan, I guess we call it. It was like chicken divan, but instead of chicken, I used pork and on rice. It's nice cream sauce and broccoli, and yeah, it's good stuff.
Ooh, wait. Ooh, wait. Sounds good to me.
Portion those all out, and those will be my meals for the next few days. Yep.
I'll tear that shit down, man. We had some bug shit tonight.
What?
I didn't eat that crap. I just ate the green beans and salad. That was it. It was, you know what it was. I think they're trying to get all that pea protein out of there. I don't know, because the last 3 days last 4 days, that's all we got. It's horrible.
Does any amount of spice come anywhere near that stuff? I mean, before it gets to you guys. I mean, if you're desperate and you're starving, I'd imagine you could bury it in sriracha and pickle juice and maybe choke it down. But
yeah, I'm assuming you probably could, right? But I'm good.
Well, you know, the CDCR web or YouTube channel did a little video about how all the administration had a buffet with that pea protein, and they made all these little fancy schmancy things like burritos and this and that, and you know, they loaded that shit with spices and fillers and all that kind of stuff, cheese, all that good stuff. And that's not how you guys get it. They were like, oh yeah, it's really good. No, they take it out of the chub, they water it down, and maybe let it spoil first, and then you guys get it, right?
Well, it looks like it looks like they boil it. You know, I don't know if they're or put it in the pan. I don't know, man. It's grain or green tinge to it.
Ew.
And I'm good. I'm good.
Ew.
I'm good.
What does it smell like?
I'm better than that.
What does it smell like, babe?
It's I don't know, like a dirty sock, I guess.
Ew.
I don't know, but it's not decent, man. I'm better than that. You know, I gotta have something better than that. I'm not. I'm good.
That's why I always
good.
make
They can
sure
get shit.
that you got
Hey,
something coming.
They can get.
They won't forget you what's coming.
Oh,
I
you know,
make
baby,
sure you
Kitty.
will. Fuck all that.
And that's right. And those of you who've been asking me about helping out and shit, and you know, donating a few dollars here and there for the package, get it, baby girl, man. And, you know, she'll tell you how to do it, and it's highly appreciated. I don't want to ask for nothing, man. And but those of you who've been asking me about, you know, offering up or whatever, just baby girl hook it up. She'll hook my package up. And but those of you who want to get on it, man, feel free to do so, and I appreciate it from the heart, man. I really do, from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, that ain't my style. I fucking go asking nobody.
The transformed Bobby is sending his respects, and he's at work listening to us, and it's good to see you. Broken Bobby's transformation.
You know, Bob.
I don't like that broken part in your name
right.
because you don't seem broken to me. You seem like you got, some sense about you.
You got it on the ball. But thank you, Bobby. I sent mine back, bro. We hope you're well, my friend. We hope you're well. So, let me go ahead and get started on a few of these little topics here, baby girl. First and foremost, Cain Velasquez. I want to comment on Cain Velasquez, man.
Okay.
The MMA fighter that just got sentenced to 5 years. Man, shout out to Big Cain, man. You know, I feel bad for the guy because he shouldn't be going to prison for that shit. You know, here you got the child molester that molested his son on an ankle monitor, right?
Uh-huh.
Probably facing like a year county jail time. And homeboy was in the, heat of passion because this dude done fondled this child, man, and he did what I'm assuming any man would probably do as a reaction. You know, I mean, I know this, I wouldn't put up with that shit. And so he went and shot and accidentally shot the Chomo's dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the arm or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he got 5 years. Now here's the crazy fucking part to this.
Mm.
Here's the crazy fucking disgusting part. Is the goddamn prosecutor asked for 33 to life. I think it was 33 to life.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
For a non-fatal occurrence?
A non-fatal, they called it premeditated attempted murder in the first degree.
Okay, but did he die?
15 to life. It doesn't matter, they say. According, the law is how it works. If it's written in the law, then that's how they go by.
Mm.
They look at the intent.
Mm.
It doesn't matter if he died. I ain't even hit nobody.
All right.
Much less kill one. So they look at the intent behind the crime. 6 seconds.
So wait
prior to
a
the
minute.
shooting, what was in his mind?
So the DA is over here fabricating a story that will definitely seal the deal in their minds as long as they can convince the judge and jury their version of what happened.
Right.
Facts aside.
Right. And you know what? We were listening to Homie Hangout earlier, and shout out to him and his channel and all his people. I hope, and I don't think they will put him SNY. One, due to his crime, and two, I'm sure he can handle himself very well on a GPR, but there is no level 1, 2, and 3s that are GP no more. It's all mixed up. So, I mean, I'm not even getting into that part of it. The part I'm getting into is the fact that the prosecution, the DA, was trying to get that man a life sentence.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't even take into account that he was in the heat of passion and what the dude did to his child.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the other side, the chomo he's out on an ankle bracelet, and he's probably only looking at like a year or two, you know, or a slap on the wrist. That's how they do them people. And it's like, how the fuck, what is wrong with the law? Or am I fucking that far out in left field?
No.
Am I the only one that thinks like that dude should fucking be home? Like,
No.
I mean, that dude shouldn't even, like, okay, a couple months or something in jail or something, then let him go. You know, I mean, fuck.
I think
I'm just like tripping on that case right there.
people who touch children need to be looked at as extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous, because children are innocent, naive, and gullible.
Yeah.
They don't know how to defend themselves, and that's the sickest part.
Hey, yeah, it's disgusting, man. I seen it on court TV, babe, and I remember when it happened. A bunch of the attorneys on court TV were hoping they were chomping at the bit to help him, you know. And I don't know if he took a deal or he just pled guilty and threw himself to the judge and asked him for forgiveness. And he did. I'm sure he did. But you know, he got 5 years, and he's got 3 in. You know, you're only going to serve. You'll probably have to serve about 8 months. That's it. But it's just, he shouldn't have to serve none, man. As far as I'm concerned, he shouldn't have to serve none due to what that guy did. No, but yet, leave it up to your good old DAs, man. The good old fucking DAs to fucking push the case. Oh, we want life. Or we want 20 years for him. It's just disgusting, if you ask me.
Well, they're just dishonest about what they expect should happen. They're very dishonest. They're just insane. But why not?
Let me.
Well, folks, he'll be right back. If you're new, this is Brant Daniel coming to you directly from CSP SAC AdSeg via a tablet, and we're just talking about the law and the conditions of confinement. Okay, and he's calling back.
An incarcerated individual at the California State Prison, ORCHESTRATED, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a... Thank you for using Global Tail Link.
And you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back. So, yeah, I just wanted to touch on that real quick, baby. One of these little topics I got.
Yeah.
I have another one.
You do?
And, yeah, man. So, let me tell you guys. I don't care what fucking book people read. I don't care what fucking article people read or where you get your fucking information from the mainstream media or this newspaper, that newspaper. It ain't real prison life. Right? It ain't real prison life. And if you ain't been to prison, you don't fucking know the true shoes in which we walk. And there's this kid over here, this fucking green light gang or whatever the fuck it is. Again, with my name in his fucking mouth. And the dude is repeating a fucking bullshit narrative spun up by SNY who forged the kite about me. And if there was any evidence to what this kid put out there, there would have been charges on other people. There would have been all types of shit. So, and there ain't. So, but these people, you guys gotta be aware of them. They get their information and they just run with it. Hook, line, and sinker. Oh, I read it in the newspaper. Oh, I read it in the book. Dude, that's not real prison life. Right? That's not real prison life. You know, you're taking a snippet of something that was manufactured by a snitch in prison for law enforcement to pump up this big narrative like there's a big problem between a few of us, and then you run with it. And if there was any substance behind it or any factual basis or any real solid evidence, there would have been charges on other people. So, whatever that kid's name is over there, man, just shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do. Shut your fucking mouth. And if you don't want to, at least put your real name out there so I can address you like a man. Right? Put your real name to it.
Yep.
Don't be a little scared bitch and hide underneath your rock like a little scared bitch. Put your name to it. Put your real fucking name to it, dude. You know, you want to be that. You're interested in about prison life. You think you got it all figured out. You think you got it. And I told you many times why I took my deal, and I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not going to repeat it. And in fact, you're so short, you're so small-minded, you can't even see all the dynamics in play with people in prison. You're only going by what this LA Times reporter reported, or a reporter over here reported, who got their information from a corrupt ass DA, who got his information from a corrupt IGI cop in prison, who got his information from a piece of shit snitch crackhead. And you think you know everything. So crawl under your rock and shut your fucking mouth, or put your name to it, stud. Put your name to it. If not, shut your fucking mouth. I'll move on. So, I'm going to talk about some of the, and I keep hearing this shit about the COs, correctional officers, right? The tier cops, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how they're the problem.
Mm-hmm.
They're the problem. They're the problem.
Mm-hmm.
They're the problem.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I keep hearing this like they're the problem and all this crap, and the whole fucking system is the problem. Okay, now I'll give you an example. And again, you guys know I don't always hate on COs because not all of them are dickheads, not all of them are out to get a motherfucker, not all of them are out to play the game. You know, a lot of them just do their thing and want to go home, and a lot of them aren't with the policies that their bosses in Sacramento are pushing because they don't agree with it. But they can't speak out because then it fucks off their meal ticket and putting food on their table. So, but here's what is the problem. Every now and then you'll have like I say, it always takes a spark to start a wildfire, right? Mm-hmm. It does. And sometimes the spark goes unnoticed from everybody but one prisoner. One prisoner, one officer. Okay? And so you'll have an issue like, okay, I'll give you an example. I'm walking down the tier one day, SNY shows me a letter that my wife sent to me in his cell window, and he's laughing at me. Okay, well, I know the night before he got that, and I know the cop that gave that to him. Okay, first time might be an accident. I go to the yard the next day. Now he's got a birthday card of mine in the window. That's the behavioral pattern right there from this officer. So that spark right there I could have dealt with that in a manner in which it could have made a lot of things bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I jammed the cop up. Hey, why are you doing this? And the dude tells me, so what? Fucking prove it. Prove it.
Mm.
And just so you know, Daniel, the guy's a rapist and he's going home in 90 days. So now in my mind, this guy got my girl's address and he's going home in 90 days and he's a fucking rapist. And you just gave him my hookup. You know? And so it's shit like that. Now, I'm not saying it always goes on, right? It don't always go on, man. It don't always happen, you know? And they're not all like that, but there are those who are fucking jackasses who think they are tough and they think they can play politics and they think they got it all figured out. And then when that spark comes and then the prisoner reacts and it's not good.
Wait a minute.
And then it gets reported.
Wait a minute. Is that cop not participating in lewd and lascivious acts?
I don't think that's what that law is, but
I know it, but wouldn't it apply? He's trying to cause that kind of creepy shit. He's being a fucking sicko. Man, I'm so sick and tired of all these sickos.
But listen, let me move on. Because I don't want to get all pissed off over that shit again.
Well, you are all pissed off about that. Well, we got some comments before you get all fucking wrapped up into something else here.
All right, tell me.
Zanrack says, hey. What's up, Scoops?
What's up, Zanrax? I see mine, bro.
And Transform Bobby says all these YouTubers swear they're running things. It's comical. Some of these YouTubers, like Wes Watson types. Mm-hmm. And name for things.
Get on, Bobby. That's funny, bro. I just laugh at that, bud. That's right. Oh, that's just funny, man. Yeah, but so there was a guy, I guess an officer got his throat cut in Corcoran, right?
Mm-hmm.
From the word on the YouTube Yarda, right? And plus I heard it, a couple cops talk about it. And, it got cut. Now, I'm gonna tell you shit, man, that's probably, ain't gonna be popular because what that dude did prior to getting cut wasn't cool either. You don't challenge a prisoner, a lifer. You don't challenge a lifer and then disrespect his cell in a cell search and do some funky shit inside of his cell and then think it's going to be forgotten. Well, that's what he did. That's just the rumor. I don't know if it's true, but I wouldn't put it past him. Because in Corcoran, they can be that way if you 602 things, you're an advocate of prisoner for prisoners, or you're a legal beagle. They do not like that in Corcoran, and you are susceptible to being disrespected. Now, here's another thing. You guys know they come by our cell every 30 minutes, right? And they got this little pipe, metal pipe thing about a foot long, and they hit this button on our door that's metal. So you got metal on metal going pow, 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 real hard every 30 minutes, right? And inside of a cell, the echo of that starts to get you mad. And a lot of cops, they'll do it real gently, right? And they have a little respect, because they understand that slap metal on metal, it's really loud inside of a cell because of the echo.
Well, it's like a drum in there, right? It's like an echo chamber, right?
Right. So just imagine, that metal on metal, pop, every 30 minutes, all night long when you're trying to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had a friend of mine had a pet peeve about it, and he would fucking cuss out the pig. And the pig would just laugh. Be like, deal with it, punk. Now what? That's what he told my friend.
Did he deal with it?
Okay, just that right there. Yeah, deal with it, punk. Now what? So just that right there, telling one of my friends that, right? What do you think's going to happen? You think it's going to be all peaches and cream after that? Absolutely not. So, and a lot of times when, you know, and I'm talking to CPs, you know, I'm not talking to SYs, and I mean, I don't live that life, so I don't know. And, but over here, you know, and it's not often it happens, you know, it's rare, but when it does happen, there's some serious repercussions. And it goes unreported. You know, it goes unreported because now it's the prisoner that's the bad guy. You know, oh, he didn't have to resort to violence. Well, the 602s don't work. They cover everything up. The courts cover the 602s. The courts are in their pocket. That don't work. So some people feel like they got their back against the wall. And you got this cop constantly disrespecting you. Like, I can see why. You know, I can see that recipe for disaster, man. And so, but, you know, and it's not all of them. I'll say that again. But, you know, every now and then you got this dickhead that comes in. And he brings that spark. And he might just piss the wrong dude off. And that wrong dude is going to fucking lay in the cut. And when he lays in the cut, hey, don't go crying about it because you the one started it. You know? You don't want to start. I don't promote violence, man, but I'm just I'm giving you guys some insight to how shit really works. You know, it's always, there's a spark that starts something. There's a spark that starts something. And a lot of times that spark goes unreported, especially when it's them doing it to us.
Well, but
you know?
see, that's human nature to like be aggressive and pushy, and you know, it's proven in the Stanford experiment is proven, and yet they do nothing to curb that. It's as if that very act of being in prison itself is weaponized.
Yeah.
And yeah, I get it, prison, blah, 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 but if 85% are SNY, then 85% are probably very
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Very dysfunctional and need a lot of fucking help long before they ever got to prison. Or weak ass fuckers that just don't get it, but they get it because from what I'm learning, it's all prison. All right, he'll be calling back here. There we go. And it hung up on us. All right, hold on. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Okay. And he'll be calling back here. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, Thursday afternoon, evening. It's been trying to rain here. Really windy. But we've had some sunshine. That was nice. Okay. There she is.
An incarcerated individual at the California State Prison, Presa, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a... Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
I'm back.
You are back.
Yeah, buddy.
You're back.
I'm back, baby girl.
You're back.
So, yeah, you know, y'all gotta understand that there's more to this shit than what's in an article or in a book. You know, if you haven't lived it and you ain't witnessed it firsthand, I'm not talking second or third. I'm talking firsthand. in the flesh, and you really can't say, you know, how you would react or how you would respond or that you really know. And, you know, I share with you guys this stuff to give you a first-hand account because I live it every day. You know, and, you know, lately here it's been a smooth program, and I'll give it to the officers today. And, you know, the last couple days it's been smooth here. And I appreciate that, you know. I really do, because lifers know how to, you get a bunch of lifers together, or a bunch of dudes together, been down a long time, we know how to do time right. And we don't go around disrespecting cops or disrespecting people. And, you know, like I said, it's a lot better karma to be decent to people than it is to be an asshole. But a lot of people don't realize that, man.
Well, they think being an asshole is being empowered. They don't understand the power of power.
They don't. Right. They're confused. They're mentally challenged. They have brain atrophy, and they're mentally confused. So I say that, and that's where I stand. Not all the problems is on COs, but they're not fucking innocent either. There's always a spark that starts something, especially on the GP side, right? And it's like that. It's always referred to the Pelican Bay shit in 2017, I believe, where two dudes are fighting, they get one down, and the young cop kept kicking him in his fucking head over and over and over.
What?
But yet that part wasn't reported. And then the whole yard jumped up and got him. Right? You know, or two dudes jumped up and got him off of the dude, and then 20 cops run in, and then 100 dudes come in, and it got out of hand. But the guy did not deserve to continuously being kicked in the head after he's in a prone position.
Right.
That's not smart to do that on a level 4 yard 180.
Well,
it's not smart to do that, period.
First of all, you know, anger management needs to be applied, especially to these staff people. You don't bring your anger to the job. I don't care what the fuck happens. You're a professional. You save your anger for the athletic court, you know, or whatever it is you do. Or just fucking meditate your shit. But, you know, you want to come to work angry in a situation like that, you're the problem. Because it's about everybody trying to be chill.
You know, but baby, you'll hear about that trip at Pelican Bay in 2017, I believe. I had got up there for those 5 days by mistake, and they got me out of there. But it was during that time, I had like about a week or 2 weeks before I got there, they were real mad at the Southerners because the two dudes were fighting, and they got down, it was over, and then one young cop just kept kicking this dude off in his fucking head. He was knocked out, and he just kept kicking him, and then homeboy jumped. The guy he's fighting jumped up to help him because the cop is kicking his homeboy. They were just drunk fist fighting.
Right.
You know? And the cop, he took it to a place it didn't need to go. And that part is not reported.
Sounds like he got involved. It's not his job to kick a dude that's down. It's his job to break up the fight. Right.
And you know, look, man, I understand. I mean, you just break it up, and when the guy's on the ground and it's over, you know, I mean, you're not supposed to kick a prisoner in the fucking head anyways.
Right, but that's a straight cunt move.
You're really out of line.
That's just being a cunt. Sorry.
Yeah. Right. I mean, if my homeboy did let that happen, then fuck him too, you know? My homeboy's better than I ever let that happen. I don't give a fuck with who. Shit. But, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, you know, that's the part that doesn't get reported to y'all, man. It doesn't get told to you guys on these other channels, right? But I'm telling you right now. And, it's a fact. I've seen it happen many, many times. And I've seen that cop tell my partner in courtroom, when he kept slapping that metal fucking wand up on the damn door every 30 minutes. Fuck you, what the fuck you gonna do about it, punk? I mean, and he told the wrong dude that, partner. You know, because it got ugly. And, you know, but that don't get, that shit just gets buried. Because, okay, you 602 it, nothing happens, okay? Internal affairs is in their pocket, nothing happens, okay? Go to the court, lawsuit, really nothing happens, it gets swept under the rug.
No kid admits they were teasing the dog when they get bit.
Yep, exactly. So, you got any questions or comments on there? And I got the main part of this show coming.
You got the big one coming.
You got any questions on there, Ben?
No, it's pretty quiet
This call
in here.
and your telephone number will be
I hope that
monitored and
means
recorded.
everybody's just listening. And we love it when you come by and listen. We love it when you make a comment. Be sure to hit that like.
Get involved.
And
hit the like, folks. Come on now. Hit that for us. Let's get this algorithm up.
And if you like what you hear, be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends.
Yeah. Sure, because this is coming straight from AdSeg, solitary confinement, New Folsom. I keep it real, man. I keep it real. I don't pull no punches. I don't play no games. We keep it real over here, man.
And nobody's doing what we're doing, right? That we know of.
Right, exactly. Right. Okay, so let's get it on.
Okay, let's get it on.
I read an article today. We read an article today. Grant Gruber. Grant Gruber wrote an article. Shout out to him. Shout out to Grant. I like his style of writing. It's very, very interesting. I like his style, man. And Grant, if you're listening, I hope you are, because I'm going to send you this link. My wife is. Okay, first and foremost, when I went to court on the 11th, and the prosecutor, Jason Hitt, told the judge that, you know, the U.S. Attorney General, United States Attorney General signed off, and we're going to the feds. I know that's on record, and I'm sure Nate Gartrell probably has the transcripts of that already. But I don't have what was told to my lawyers, between the marshals and my lawyers, about the delay of transfer. But it's going to happen according to them. It's just a delay right now due to what they said was because Trump has them doing all this other shit with ICE, that they're stressed real big, and it's going to take a second. So, you know, you might want to ask my attorneys, and I'm sure you know who they are. But there is transcripts to that March 11th hearing, and I want to say, on behalf of us on this case, and I'm sure my co-defense, you know, wouldn't mind, but we got indicted over bullshit, bogus information. You know? And here's why. And here's what I'm saying about it. And this part, I will speak for myself, but that first part, it was bogus. It was bullshit. So, how do you take a comment off of a wiretap cell phone of me laughing about a guy getting stabbed and making a case out of that? Because I laughed, you know, over this dude getting hit for a fucking drug debt. And because he got hit before and he didn't learn a lesson, and he got hit again and he didn't make it out the second time. And I laughed about it because it was stupid. I couldn't believe somebody's that dumb to do it again. And we got charged just talking about what had happened, and then a motherfucker laughs about it, or you know, or saying somebody needs to shut their mouth, or somebody disagrees with somebody, turns into a charge, and that's what actually happened. You know. And so, the feds, this is what, from the get-go, I felt, and I told my lawyers, I want to fight this case like a civil case, a civil lawsuit where I'm prosecuting them. I'm going after them. I'm attacking their evidence. I'm attacking their credibility. I'm attacking the DA's credibility. You know? And, you know, and I guess it was seen by the judge because she said it, that we can't fight the case as the sword. We have to fight the case as the shield. Now, I understand the sword and the shield, you know, but the only way I know in life is a good defense. I mean, a defense is a good offense. How do you beat a good defense? A good offense. And so, you know, this case was done for money, optics, and illusions, and politics. Nothing more. Nothing more. And I don't give a fuck what they tell you. I don't give a fuck. Oh, we're cracking down on these. Man, they ain't doing a damn thing. That is a lie. That's a smoke screen to get your fucking money. So you don't question their actions by prosecuting men who got multiple life terms to give them one more term. That's stupid. That's $50 million on our case. Like, really? Like, really? That's what you're going to go with? Oh, so a motherfucker ever gets out of prison, you're going to run with that. Like, that is acceptable. You know? I mean, come on, man. So, that is why they prosecuted this case was money. It was a money grab to politically smear people. And look, we're cracking down on crime and all this other fake-ass optical illusion shit while their hand reaches under the table and siphons money from the tax dollars, you know? And I'm telling y'all now, I can see it in the judge. She's pissed. She is not happy at the prosecutor and the BOP because she's the one that's got to sign them big old checks, right? She's responsible. She's responsible for the big checks that come out of the court. And I'm telling you right now, man, all that shit about, oh, we're going to crack down on these dudes and destroy these dudes for the next whatever and do this. Man, you did nothing but make a case on a couple snitches and a dirty-ass DEA agent who got caught lying on the stand. And you used a lot of lying-ass CDCR cops on the stand and made a case out of it because we were easy for the...
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
We were easy targets for the mainstream media. Oh, they're racist. They're white.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Oh, we can convict them real easy and make it appear that we're really doing something. They didn't do shit, man. Let me call.
Spent a lot of money. A lot. We're talking millions and millions. Spending that taxpayer dollar. Sad. Terrible. All right, he'll be right back. He'll be calling back in. Oh my goodness. How's that light holding up? Ow, ow, ow. Oh my God. Wow.
California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. To accept this call, say or dial 5 now. To refuse, hang up
Come
now.
on. You don't know 5.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
All right.
All right.
Here we are. Hey. So Grant says shout out to Scoops, and I said, "Are you the same?" Yeah, it's he's listening to us. He's here with us live. So you got any questions?
Grant Kruger. Yeah, shoot him. I see him on the ground. I hope you're well, bud. Again, I like your writing, man. You're a hell of a writer, man. You make me want to star in your movie. So here's the thing, man. You know, I actually reviewed a lot of our discovery. I reviewed a lot, not all of it, but a lot. And it was just all fluff. It's like, here's all these reports. Let's make a case out of this, out of all these reports. You know? And when you have IGI get on a stand in Ronnie's case and say that he was on the yard when that shit happened with Yogi Pinnell, but the facts show he did not get out of the hole until 90 days after that happened. It is fucking mind-blowing that is acceptable and by the court. Like I'm just blown away at that fact right there. Mm-hmm. How can these dudes get on the stand and commit flat-out perjury and nothing happens? Nothing. But if it was my wife or you or anybody else on the stand committing perjury, your ass is going up the river for 5 years off the top because you're lying to a federal court. So, I don't know, man. I'm just fucking flustered with that shit because here they are propagating and presenting this bullshit to the American public that they are making a difference. They're not making no fucking difference, man. None. That is a lie. If they really want to make a difference, offer my people some fucking rehabilitation, man. That counts.
Well, the only difference they're making is to themselves, and I'm sure that they're buying themselves all kinds of goodies, and you know.
Right. You know, look, man, I go to court, and this is no bullshit, folks. I go to court, and I see hundreds of homeless people underneath the freeway bridges, right? And I think to myself, you waste like probably about $7 million on my case, 5 to 7, right? 5 to 7 million,
at least,
just on my case alone. And yet you could have took that and helped all these families out there become unhomeless. Mm-hmm. But you chose to try to give me. You chose to give me a life sentence in the feds, and you lied about that. Mm-hmm. You played games about that. Like, okay, so again, I took the deal in good faith that they were going to uphold their bargain, right? Thinking that they're going to uphold it promptly, like he said at my sentencing 5 minutes after I pled guilty. Promptly, you'll go to the feds. Okay, or promptly the process will be started, and we're going to get this done. I got he's got a high-ranking official in the BOP. They're going to do this, and it's going to be done. It's all done behind the doors, behind closed doors. So I can read between the lines, right? And well, I'm still sitting here 16 months later, and now they're crying about me going to court because they're stressed too thin. Well, get me to the BOP, motherfucker, and do your goddamn job. Well, I won't be a thorn up your ass.
I think the most terrifying thing in the world to them is having you fucking on the stand. Or just your case being tried is like terrifying to them. Because...
Hey, Grant, check this out. Everybody, baby girl, I called their bluff. When they said we're going to the Fed, I'm like, no, we're not. That's a bluff. Now watch this. So they had three outcomes they were searching for. They were trying to secure all three. 1, death penalty. 2, send us to a more restricted housing unit in the federal prisons where alleged cell phones are so accessible. Okay. 3, to never allow us to get out of prison and to have the federal hook on it in case CDCR paroles us at a parole board hearing, so we don't walk the streets. So those 3 prongs was their end game. Well, the motherfucking death penalty came off the table as soon as we pressed them about making a decision. They didn't make that decision for 4 years because I seen what Jason Heath was doing. He was waiting for Donald Trump to try to get back in the office and delay because he knew sorry-ass diaper-wearing Joe Biden wouldn't press that button on us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I knew if we pressed him to make a decision that that penalty would fall off the table, which it did.
Mm-hmm.
And it fell off the table. Okay, so now what's that leave? So now one of your in-game results is gone. So, okay, so you got the second one, send them to the feds, a more isolated thing. Well, I know to do that, they got to have a lot of shit covered before they do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And according to Jason, he had it all covered. At my sentencing, that's what he put on record. It turns out he didn't. Okay, so that failed. Then number 3, they're trying to say, oh, well, okay, they might have that to fall back on. Oh, they'll never walk the streets again. Okay, well, they might have that one thing to fall back on. But you really think that CDCR was ever going to parole one of us? Like, really?
No.
And their number one goal for what they claim, a validated member of a prison gang, their number one goal is to make him debrief before they even think about a fucking date. So, that ain't never happened. That's off the table. To actually think that would happen, you're fucking so far out in left field. You're actually on a different fucking planet, man. Because that's a joke. So they resorted to that third thing. Like, hey, we won. No, you didn't win nothing, dude. You just bamboozled the American public out of $50 million. And you put a bunch of hype out there. Okay, a couple dudes snitched. So what? They were snitches at heart in the first place. It just took this case and the pressures of the case on their shoulders to break their back. That's all. Nothing special. I've seen it happen many times.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I've seen a dude ice his celly come out and lock up 2 days later. You know, so it don't make no sense. It's just a bunch of crap that they did. And Mueller, I think she's seen that it was all crap. I really do, man. I don't know why I feel that way, but I can see in her demeanor towards the prosecution that she's not happy because Brant Daniel made him look stupid. I called his fucking bluff. And he didn't, see, they thought they were going to sentence me and I was gone and it was over and that, you know, they could fucking back burner me and that would be that. No, dude. No. And it's not that motherfuckers running from nobody or anything, because that's not the case. At all. The fact of the matter is they made a fucking deal, and he presented this shit for 5 years. It's called an illusionary promise. By his words, I've read emails from him to other attorneys on our case. I've read letters that Scott Curry signed relinquishing our custody, full custody of us. I've read all types of shit. This dude painted this picture. So I'm like, I'm going to bluff him. I'm going to call his bluff. Watch. And the motherfucker, all he did at court was like, play word games, man. Word games. More bluff, more circle talk.
When you received that paperwork, did you say that something was odd? Like your attorney was like, well, this doesn't sound right, kind of thing? Like it wasn't squaring up for what would be normal? Weren't they playing games right down to the core? Right down to the documents themselves?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what part you're talking about because there was a bunch of those things.
Yeah, right.
You're like, I mean, it was just so many different things I could go on, but it would take me like 20 videos to do. But so put it like this: when we got our C files, right? they left out the most important part of our C files, which is called the confidential section of the C file, the game validation section of the C file. They left it all out, right? And they do this on purpose. They do this on purpose to make our attorneys press and to make us jump through all these hoops. And they knew they gave me those fucking 86 documents that I got on through the back window, basically, at the Asker here, because of Asker, those 86 documents, I might have not took this deal and went to trial and smashed on them in trial. You know, I sort of believe that. But that's why they withheld them. That's why they withheld them. And then, on top of that, the year of 2023, they denied my spine surgery 5 fucking times. And I got multiple doctors saying I needed this surgery urgently. And the Marshall contract says I'm theirs and that they have the final say on any outside medical. And because they got to pay for it. So they denied it 5 fucking times, putting my life in danger and practically paralyzing me if it went wrong. If I turned the wrong way while I'm sitting here waiting for this shit to come through. And they used it. They used that shit. Yeah, I was frustrated. I ain't gonna lie. I was frustrated. I was pissed. And, and I'm like, well, I'll get this deal and get the fuck on and possibly get me a chance later, right? And based on what that dude said at my sentencing, I thought I was getting transferred before trial so I could go get my surgery and get out of this pain and reduce the chances of being paralyzed, you know? But, there was all types of little shit, man, and Grant, everybody. But just know, I called their bluff, and I pressed them. I filed 2255 motion. Now, I don't know if she go Grant.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I don't know if, it's going to get granted, but, I'm like this. This dude presented this for 5 years, and we're going to feds and blah, 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 so I called his bluff on it. Let's lock that in and see what happens, But and now, on the 11th, he said it's locked in. And then guess what? The BOP's playing games now.
No documents.
The BOP's, and I haven't seen nothing signed yet. But the BOP, so this is what I assume would happen. Okay, we're going to accept them, but we'll come get him on our time in a year or two. That's what I figured they were going to do, right? I kind of thought about that.
Mm.
I don't know why my mind works like that, but my mind works like that. I see shit, and I see things angles before they happen.
Mm-hmm.
And my attorneys don't think that's the case, but I kind of do.
Well, I kind of think that maybe you're not even gonna go over there at all, and unless fucking they have to avoid getting you into trial.
Yep. Because see, I'll fight my trial different. I will fight my trial on the attack, and I'm going to attack every piece of evidence.
Well, give it all away there now, honey.
Really?
You think your enemies aren't listening to you? Stop giving them all that stuff.
I don't care. They can know it all. They can't stop it. They can't stop it because it's already written. It's already in reports.
You better be careful, honey. That's all I'm saying. Oh, some boldness there, huh? Okay, so he'll be calling right back. Holy moly. Okay, come on. Hey, Tim, are you on the road? Alrighty. Well, I have a funny feeling. Yep, there he is. You drive safe, Tim, alright? Stay out of the chat. Unless you're like, not rolling.
Thank you for using Global Tailwind.
All right, Steamroller. Hold on there. Tim K says, hey, he's on the road, but he's listening.
What's up, King K, bro? I sent mine to you, man. Thank you again, man. I got that. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you very much, and I hope you're well and safe.
And then,
all right, man.
go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No, go ahead, man.
Grant says, hypothetical question. What would happen if Wes Watson touched down at New Folsom B facility?
Oh, BR? Hey, Grant, BR is now a level 2 EOP, bro. So he would probably be out there kicking it with them chicks with dicks.
Uh-huh.
The level 2 ones, though. You mean C facility. The GP yard. Man, I think you and I both know how that would go, Grant. I think we both know how that would probably end up for a West, man.
There'd be some humility to be shown, maybe. A little bit.
Well, I'm not saying. Use your imagination. Again, man, good question. That guy's a joke. I just laugh at the characters like that.
Right.
I do. Yeah, but I've seen so many people, man, in my 30 years just fucking. Some people can walk through a lot of violence and do a lot of work, and it's just one little screw gets twisted in their brain, and bam, they're gone. See ya. That's what they do. And if you ain't been, like I said myself, I did it, man, and we're getting off. It's a big race riot with the blacks, and I'm the only white cell on the tier.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I got 17 cells, and like 12 of them are black, one white, and the rest are a couple Mexican. And I remember sitting there for months, like posted up with boots on, strapped, ready to roll, and you just waiting. I mean, just waiting for that one chance, because you never know, that door come open. You got to be ready, man. And it was just a different time and place, and a lot of people cannot handle that type of pressure. And get this, I was in the cell by myself. I was in this is right before I got shot, man. But a lot of dudes can't handle that type of testing, man. So you ain't been through that type of life, and you ain't tried and tested and walked through fire after fire after fire after fire, and you still got your integrity intact and your honor intact. Man, I suggest you probably sit down and go home and eat a cheeseburger or something. I don't know.
You're funny.
Yeah, my life's been a roller coaster, I tell you that. But yeah, Grant, you can definitely tell Miller's not happy with the BOP and Jason hit, because I kind of knew that after the first couple months I was still here after my deal, that them fucking people were liars, man.
Well,
you take a deal on good faith and, hang on. You take a deal on good faith and you think everything's on the up and up because you got these high-powered attorneys and a whole courtroom full of attorneys that are high-powered, and you got a judge, chief judge, and, you think it's, I never thought the feds were this dirty. I knew they're dirty, but god damn, in the courtroom that dirty? Fuck, that's dirty as hell. Or they can lie? And look what Nearing did. Look what Nearing did on the stand. The dude ate a donut. He ate a donut, Grant, and I'm sure you remember that testimony. He ate a fucking donut that was a part of the evidence.
He says not to mention the Brady material that came out in Fresno.
Yeah, right.
Sloppy.
It's just dirty. And yet we're the ones they call monsters. Like, like, I know what I've done and I haven't done, you know? And, yeah, okay, I became a part of my environment. I became a product of my environment, and this is what they created. My wife said,
no, whoa. That was what they created. This is what we created now. It is way different than what you were like 15 years ago.
That's right. My baby girl made a convict into a house husband.
That's right.
Oh, a house husband. That's funny. I love you, girl.
I love you too.
Hey, you guys, thank you all for joining the conversation, man. Grant, thanks, man. I appreciate your articles, man. And I do want people to really look into it, because that's a lot of money that got wasted on a bunch of dudes that's already got life.
Right. We got
and
some.
It's not that
We got some questions. Tim K says, were the guys in the Fresno trial all Pelican Bay hunger strikers?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, all 3 of them.
Yep.
All 3 of them. Yep.
And Grant says, the donut discrepancy. Did Brian Nearing eat the heroin donuts or preserve them as evidence? Perhaps the Supreme Court decides.
So from what I was told is he didn't eat the heroin donuts. He ate the other donuts. You know, like, you're eating the evidence, dude. Really? And I guess he said they were tasty looking.
Wait a minute. How old were they? I know they couldn't have been fresh.
I don't know. I don't know about that, but I know he ate them.
That's fucking. Oh, wait a minute. Were they smuggling heroin in donuts? How did he know that the other donut didn't have it? What a fucking moron.
I don't know, babe.
Yeah,
right.
All right. Bobby says, till next time, be safe. And, yep.
Get on, Bobby.
You have a good one, Bobby. Thanks for hanging out.
That's right. Hit the like button, folks. Come on now. Hook us up with some likes. Let's get this thing up and rolling. We're trying to expand the channel, and trying to get to more ears. So hit the like for us and join the chat. I tell you, man, I've been on a lot of roller coasters in my life in this prison shit, but boy, never one like this, where a guy is convicted over a laugh or over saying, yeah, fuck that dude, he deserved it, right? But yeah, he's convicted of conspiring to have it done. That's a huge difference. A motherfucker, like my thing is Salinas, Ronnie had no idea. I didn't even have an idea until it happened. And nobody knew nothing. But yet
somebody knew something. Somebody in green knew something.
Ronnie got a charge for conspiracy on it. Like, what the fuck? And they got a couple of my little notes trying to get it to him to let him know what actually happened. And they short-stopped him. They short-stopped him on purpose because they didn't want him to know what actually happened. The missing 3 facts.
Mm-hmm.
The missing 3 facts that they suppressed and hid and had their snitches cover up.
Mm-hmm.
Just like their snitches fabricated the kite that was busted. And, it just, God damn, it's a fucking crazy world. You talk about MK Ultra like a motherfucker up in this bitch, boy. And I wouldn't believe it if I didn't live it, right? I'd be like, oh man, give me some of that shit you're smoking. Give me some of that shit you smoking. But
no,
motherfucker, I don't smoke nothing. Yeah. But you guys got any comments or questions? Man, shoot them. We're gonna wind this one on down.
I want to thank
wind
our
this program down.
moderators for looking out for us and helping remind our listeners to show some love and support. We appreciate that a lot.
That's right. That's right. And like those of you who've been asking me how y'all can help out on a package, man, or however you want to, man, I appreciate it. You know, I really do. And thank you just for saying that, you know. Get with baby girl. She'll show you the Cash App thing. I'm going to get a package here in a week or so. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. And, but, you know, I appreciate everything. You guys just joining our conversation, man.
Tim K says, regarding Salinas Valley, what blows my mind is how that situation was already adjudicated in state court. Yet it's not a double jeopardy. Yeah, it blew my mind too.
Okay, so, and I'll tell you guys, at first, when I was first charged in the feds, the first thing I thought of, double jeopardy. Well, in 2018 or 17, I think it was, the United States Supreme Court ruled that it can be used like that as long as it's under this RICO umbrella.
Sounds like they changed the law just to fit the need.
Right, and I didn't believe that they could until my attorneys pointed this other case out somewhere in the United States where this alleged gang member had a trip in prison. He got found guilty in the state, and then 5 years later or 3 years later, they picked it up in the feds, and it stuck. So, you know, and the craziest part about it, Tim, is the CDCR didn't even have no gang ties to it, right? On the write-up, none. STG Nexus, none.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
The state didn't even have an STG Nexus, but the feds did. And I guess, like my attorney said, because I get really frustrated and mad over it, you know, that it's like that. I guess they can do that, you know. They can come up with some fucking narrative that they want everybody to believe and just bamboozle the public.
Well,
and that's acceptable in the federal. And that's acceptable in the federal court.
Isn't that why they have grand juries? Is to like make their case for them?
Yeah, but a grand jury's so one-sided.
Well, exactly.
They can indict a ham sandwich.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It has to go through a grand jury before they'll take it to trial. So they just sell this bullshit story, and yeah, that's the one that works. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right. Pathological liars. STG means security threat group.
Yeah, security threat group nexus means gang nexus, in other words. But yeah, man, it's definitely been an experience. It's opened my eyes to how easily they can fucking shitbag people, you know? And I mean, just hearing how they convicted Ronnie, my friend, on all charges on my shit in Salinas that the man had no idea of.
Oh, wow.
You know?
They did that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He got convicted of my shit in Salinas. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I didn't know that. Ow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it's fucked up. And my friend had no clue.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Nothing. Let
me call back, man. So
what's next?
Get your questions ready. We'll make this the last call, baby girl, on this video.
What does the word nexus mean? I mean, we can look it up. I don't know what they mean. Let's see. All right, he's going to be calling back here. A minute. Alrighty. righty. The connection or series of connections linking two or more things. So that's what a nexus is. So basically,
Your telephone
an
number
organization of two or more.
for this call. To accept this call, say or dial 5 now.
Alrighty.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
You're
All
back.
right, I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back.
Okay.
So, you guys, shoot your questions and comments, man. Hit the like button.
All right.
Share.
Jeremy Smith says, when did you meet Powder? He was saying a lot about you on stories written by a prisoner.
Oh, I never met Powder, Jeremy. I don't know Powder. I've never met that man, that dude in my life. I don't even know what he looks like. Never even been in a prison with him at the same time. And that's a fact. You know, I don't want to meet him. You know, I'm good right there, man. But, yeah, I got no idea who that cat is. I just know his shit from this stories prisoner thing. Other than that, hit the like button. Fucking,
Yeah, no, Powder's never
yeah.
met Brant. Never. Nope. Not even close. Not even wishes he could. So
No, I don't know anything. Never met the dude. I swear to God, you can have him in front of me. I wouldn't even know who he is. So that's how insignificant that cheese-eating person is, you know?
and he
I
asks,
trip on
he
guilt,
asks, are
right?
you on an SNY yard? No disrespect.
No, never, bud. Never. May death come before that. How about that? That will never happen.
Okay, and so also, I want to make sure I got this right. Tim K asked, is a Nexus a database in this context? And I said, no, it's a community.
Is it what?
Are you a community? I mean, I think it's a community. I think the Nexus is a community. He was asking if it was a database in this
This
context.
call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Should interrupt there.
So I'll tell you, whenever there's a 115 on some type of violence in prison, they always say, is there a gang connection to it? Okay, and if they have a snitch behind it and they pump it all up, they'll put yes. If they don't, they'll put no. Or if they got a kite or something,
So then I'm
they'll
guessing
put yes.
it is a database then. I mean,
Right.
but it's
Right.
part. It's
So,
okay. Yeah.
so yeah, you're right, Tim K. But that's just how it is. And I've never on that 115 right there. They said absolutely not. But yet the feds pick it up as for the game. It's fucking bizarre, man. And then they give me 86 confidential memorandums. They said it wasn't for the game. And then they convict Ronnie on it, saying it was for the game. It's like fucking people are just delusional. They're delusional. That friend of mine had no idea.
Well,
Didn't even know that. Wait. He didn't even know the guy's name that died. Had no clue. And they did him dirty over it. It's like, come on, man.
It's
fucking
crazy.
bizarre. But
Crazy.
that's the federal government for you. That's your prosecutors for you. They don't give a fuck. Whatever they want it to be, whatever they want it to say. Just like on Cain Velasquez, man. Getting fucked while the chomo gets to go. You know?
So Jeremy asked, don't the
bullshit.
other whites trip you're on the phone?
No, Jeremy. They don't trip because we're starting to use this platform now to to tell the world on how corrupt this system is. And there's a few of us doing this shit. So, in fact, check out my friend Ronnie's new video. What is it, Sunflower 33? Check out my buddy's new video, man. And when you go over there, make sure to hit a like and subscribe from my friend, man. Leave a comment. He left a really good video about, 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? It's a damn good video, man. Go check that out. There's a few actives talking on there.
He said, awesome, man. Thank you for the answers.
Okay. Like I said, for many years, we used to write articles for Bayview and California Prison Focus, right? Getting the word out on what really goes on behind these walls and in the justice system. Well, now, thank God I got my tablet and I got my baby girl to reach out and put the real deal out there to you guys on this platform. You know, if I can write it on a 602 in a motion in court or on a lawsuit, I can talk about it. But other than that, I can't talk about shit I can't talk about. My life in here, you know, politics or whatever. I won't cross no line.
No, just the day-to-day bullshit that they fucking call you what you got comment, which is fucking beneath anything humane.
Yeah. So with that said, you guys shoot your questions, hit the like, comment, Brant. Thank you for tuning in, bro. And keep up the good work, man.
Jeremy says I love that dude too. Never been to prison, but I'm a solid white boy.
That's right. That's right. Get on, man. Get on. And share it, Jeremy. Get more people. Spread the word, my friend. You can be instrumental in helping grow this channel and get the word out, because this shit in here, like I said earlier, sparks that start wildfires, man. It goes unreported, right? And we look like the bad guys. And that's crap. That's crap. You know, that's crap. It's just a lot of stuff you guys aren't told. And that's what I'm doing. That's what my partner Ronnie's doing. And another friend of mine, Tortuga Turtle, did a video down there in Centinela, man. Excellent video. Shout out to him too. And everybody that's pushing the line that we agreed on in Pelican Bay hunger strike in hostility. You know, it's not perfect, right? We get all that. Bumps in the road as we go. But we try to do the best we can with what we got, right? And, you know, it is what it is, man. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video tonight. Those of you guys want to help, I appreciate it. Those of you guys hit the like, everybody. We appreciate your time. But yeah, go check out Ronnie's video. Make sure you hit his like button, man. And leave a comment for him. And subscribe to his channel too. Outlaw got a good channel. Homie Hangout got a good channel. We're all trying to illuminate the truth. That's what I think. And so, all right, baby, you ready to roll?
Yep.
I send mine to the worthy. You guys know who you are. Stay solid, man. Till next time, Tim K, I send mine, bro. Outlaw Grant, Jeremy, King, everybody. TRAINWRECK. I send mine to you guys, man. Everybody, take care.